In today's video, I'm going to teach you the secrets of bulking properly this winter. I'll be talking you guys through my personal winter bulk goals for this winter, how I'm gonna get bigger, how I'm gonna get stronger by eating the right foods, and my exact game plan about going about this. Because if you want to achieve a certain goal, right, you need a certain game plan of how you're going to get there. Now, I'm gonna talk you through my game plan to get there, because let me give you an example. It's like in a football game, the coach, before the game, he's coaching his players with a certain strategy. How are we going to beat this team? How are we going to win against the opponents? What are we going to do to win this game? So when you write down your goals in a journal, like you can see here, it's really good because you can go back, reflect. When you write this down, it helps to hold me accountable. So, you know, when I can go back and look at this, be like, okay, this is exactly what I said I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to do it. Because sometimes I can forget. Obviously, it'll always be in my subconscious mind, right? But I'll write it down, know how I'm going to do it, what I'm going to do to get there. And it just keeps me accountable, basically, because I can't go back on my word. I have to be a man of my word. That's one of my principles. But right, anyway, my winter book goals, right? I'm just going to read some of what I wrote down and explain why I've wrote it. But I've noticed my strength has kind of dropped a bit or stayed the same. So I want my main reason for bulking this winter, right, is so my strength can go up. When you take creatine, right, so when I take it, it's me personally, when you take creatine, right, it's very important for you to be hydrated. So the creatine does its job properly, and I personally take 1.5 liters of water a day, sometimes a bit more. I know you should probably get around 2 liters, but you know, life is busy and I'm not walking around with this everywhere I go. So I just drink when I can, make sure I get through one of these a day or something. But anyway, this will be my second proper book. I haven't booked since January 2024. Looking back at that book, I realized that it was way too far and I got fat at 86 kg. I'll throw up a picture now. Going from 65 kg to 86 kg, I'm putting on a total of 21 kg. I put on a lot of muscle during that bulk because I bulked for 1 year, right? So that's why I put on so much weight, so much strength, so much muscle and fat. So I put on a lot of muscle, but also a lot of fat. Following a traditional stocky steroid using bodybuilder program. I didn't take steroids, by the way, and that's something I don't do now as well. And I didn't buy a program or follow anyone's program. I really learned with my journey with the gym. I really had to learn through trial and error, right? I'd watch a lot of YouTube videos. I learned through trial and error, and I'd basically improve and improve and improve. I learned through trial and error, and I'd basically improve and improve and improve. I'd train with other people as well that were better than me. That's how I learned. Now, however, this time around, I've built a strong foundation with my physique and strength, so I'm excited to see how much more muscle and strength I can put on. This will be from September until January 2026. I'll start to go early February, a total of 4 months bulking. Right, now the reason for this is because I'm not bulking like 1 year for last time, right? I'm only bulking for 4 months this time because I've already built a muscular physique, as you can see. So if I was to bulk for a year again, I'd probably get overweight, and that's not good, right? Because we want to look good, we want to be lean, we want to be strong, we want to look aesthetic. That's the goal here. Because I realized that when I bulked for that 1 year, I built a strong foundation. I built the muscle that you see now. I've built more muscle since then, but it built the foundation. My strength went up in a good way. Now, the starting point for my strength with this bulk is better than the first bulk. And I recommend to you guys that are new to the gym or new to working out or new to taking fitness seriously to bulk for at least 6 to 9 months. Bulk for about 6 months, right? And then do a mini cuts. After that mini cuts for like about 2 to 4 weeks, right? Bulk again for another 6 months till you get to about a year stage. That's what I would do differently instead of just bulking for 1 year straight like I did. Because when I bulked for that 1 year straight, I got past to the point where I was at like a healthy body fat. I got a bit overweight, and like, I was just hiding behind an excuse that, oh, I'm broken, bro, I'm broken, and eating whatever. So I've learned a lot of things differently this time, and there's a lot of things I'm going to change this time with this book, because I want to tell you guys that when you book this winter, don't make the mistake of eating dirty foods. Don't dirty bulk, clean bulk, because when you clean bulk, it's going to be easier for you when you cut. It's going to be a lot less damage you're going to have to undo. When you clean bulk, you're building up clean muscle, you're going to stay at a relatively healthy body fat. It's going to be more healthy for you, and you'll feel better, you'll look better overall. You'll keep that good jawline, you'll stay lean, you'll put on a lot of strength and put on size. Now, this bulk will be the best one yet, as I have so much more knowledge and understanding of fitness and training than last time. Last time I've learned a lot, and that knowledge I'm going to apply now. And just basically what I learned is don't dirty bulk, clean bulk. Don't just look at the scale, right? Don't just be like, oh, I need the number to be up at this point. Look at your body as well. Are you getting too overweight? Are you getting too fat? Like, are you doing enough cardio? Because also, don't make the mistake of not doing enough cardio in your bulk. You need to do enough cardio. You need to be still getting your steps in every day, so you don't get too overweight. Just track your calories. I'll be tracking my calories every day again. You need to track your calories of your bulk, so you know that you're on the right progression. Because right now I don't have a scale, so I'm gonna order a scale, right? So I can probably track it. And I'm gonna show you guys something as well. I recently joined the JD gym, and the gym actually told me that I don't know if you can see it, but the gym actually told me I'm 10% body fat, which was actually surprising, but didn't surprise me as well, because I never thought I'd be at this point, because like when I finished the book in January 2024, I was actually 25% body fat. It's crazy, right? But now I'm actually 10% body fat, which is a good achievement, right? So I now have the knowledge of how to bulk properly, how to cook properly, get strong, get fit, get in shape. So this bulk, you're gonna see my strength go up a lot. You're gonna see my physique get even better. And when I cut next year again, I'll be looking even better. And I'm not just doing this just to glorify myself or show that, oh, I'm doing this. I'm doing this to help you guys as well. I'm showing you, I've made the mistakes, so you don't have to make those same mistakes. I'm telling you not to make these mistakes while bulking, so you can you can make quicker results than I did, and make better results than I did. My goal is, right, I'm gonna eat 2,800 calories a day, and when my weight starts to get stagnant, I'm gonna up the calories to 3,000. My reason for this is because when you bulk, you need to eat at about, initially for the first couple of weeks, eat at about 300 calories above your maintenance level. You can track your maintenance level of calories on a calorie calculator. I'll put a name of one up here. But what this is going to do is, this is going to tell you what your maintenance calories are. Your maintenance calories is what the amount of calories you need to eat in a day to stay at the same weight. Your maintenance calories, right, if you eat that amount of food a day, you'll stay the same weight. If you eat 300 above that, you'll start to gain weight, gain the muscle. And if, right, I'm back after the camera there due to a storage issue, but what I was saying is that if I eat 300 calories above my maintenance calories, I'm not going to gain weight too fast, because if you gain weight too fast, it's not good, you'll get fatter. But if you gradually do it, gradually increase it, when I went up 300 calories for a couple of weeks, then I gradually go up to 500, the weight gain is steady, it's going steady, right? My strength's going up, my weight's going up, my strength is going up, my size is going up in a correct, healthy way. So that's why I'm initially going to eat 2.8 calories a day, then up that to 3,000. Now, the amount of calories I eat may be different to the amount of calories you eat. You just need to track your age, your height, your body weight, and then it will tell you the amount of calories you need to eat to stay the same weight. It will tell you the amount of calories you need to eat to cut, and then it'll tell you the amount of calories you need to bulk. To bulk, it's pretty simple. And to cut is pretty simple. All you do is, if you want to cut, you eat 300 calories less than your current maintenance calories to lose weight, and then you gradually decrease that to 500 calories less. And then for bulking, it's vice versa. You gradually increase. So you need to have your reason why. Before I explained, okay, I bulked previously in 2024, I'm bulking now, and I've explained my story a bit. That's my reason why. You know, I want to get stronger. I've got these goals. And then now, here I've got, so you see my reason why there, right? Now I've got my goals. This is how I'm going to execute this plan. Every time you write down your goals, you need to write down how are you going to execute this exact plan. How are you going to execute this game plan to win the game? Alright, so eat 2.8 calories a day, then in the future when my weight gets stagnant, up that to 3,000. Second goal, go from 70 kg to 80 kg. I'm currently 72 kg, so that's working. The boat's been working. And then increase my bench press, increase my squats, put on more muscle, not getting too much fat, take 5 grams of creatine every day, or whether you're cutting or bulking this year. When you're writing down your goals, it's important because it helps hold you accountable. And just make sure you write down your reason why, so you can go back and motivate your mind to be like, okay, this is why I'm doing this. Because as human beings, we often need a reason why we're doing what we're doing. You know, what's your driving factor, what's your motivator? Write that down. Write down how you're going to execute this game plan, how are you going to have a successful bulk this winter. Write that down. Now I've told you guys the mistakes. Don't dirty bulk. You know, track your calories. Don't dirty bulk, track your calories. Hydrate, take creatine. Because why delay success when you have the opportunity to be successful right now? So, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Follow me over on Instagram, bmoyo_. Follow me on TikTok, b.moyo. And stay tuned for uploads on all platforms, as I'm active on all platforms at the moment. And, you know, another day is a day to be great.